Hello, welcome to Unit 7. As usual, it is English session, and now we have to discuss, we have to read our passage, our story. It is a good story, and this story is entitled as The Wicked Doctor. The Wicked Doctor, or The Wicked Doctor. So, as usual, in this unit, we will learn how to read and answer questions on a passage about the wicked doctor. Again, we learn how to pronounce and use vocabulary found in the passage. Again, we have to express completed actions in the past. Ask and answer questions on past actions. We have also to make positive and negative questions, as well as write a short paragraph. So now it's time of reading our good story about the wicked doctor. So our story starts. Riziki was sick. So we have a character who is Riziki. So Riziki was sick. He was taken to hospital by his aunt. When they reached the hospital, the nurse said that the doctor was very busy. She asked them to wait. They waited on the bench for a long time. Then Riziki was in serious pain and could not wait any longer. His aunt went back to the nurse. She asked if the doctor would be kind enough to attend Riziki quickly. The nurse said that the doctor wanted a bribe from them so that he could attend Riziki. Wow. So this is the nurse, this can be Riziki, and this is his aunt. So the nurse gives order from the doctor that doctor wants a bribe, and these are other patients who are there on the bench. And this is doctor's room, while the nurse is here. So then Riziki's aunt knew that it was against the law to give a bribe to anybody in order to be attended. She could see posters in the hospital warning patients against corruption. So she walked away from the nurse and telephoned the police. Then what is the name of the doctor? The police officer asked. I am sorry, I don't know. The aunt answered. Where is the hospital? The police officer asked. It is near Singer College of Taxi Management. The auntie answered. I know the place. I will be there soon. The police officer responded. Then the police officer sent a detective to the hospital. At the hospital, the detective gave Riziki's aunt some money to bribe the doctor. After the doctor had received the money, the detective suddenly entered the doctor's room. He identified himself as a detective and arrested him. The wicked doctor was sent to the court and charged for corruption. His lawyer and witness tried to defend him but failed. The magistrate sentenced him to 5 years imprisonment. Later, the doctor was fired. He regretted for what he did, but it was too late. When serving the sentence, his family suffered. It suffered for lack of essential needs such as food, clothes, and school fees. The family, which was once happy, became poor and unhappy. Corruption is not good for anybody. So pupils, corruption is not good for anybody. As we can see, the doctor is arrested by detective for being bribed by Riziki's aunt. So it is very, very attractive story. It is very, very good story, as it warns us about corruption or bribes. It is not a good behavior. So then we have the questions, though it is started with the question number 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. What did the doctor ask for? What did Riziki's aunt do after the doctor's demand? Then what did the detective do to the doctor? Question number 7, what did the magistrate do to the doctor? And the 8, what happened to the doctor's family? So as we learned, we have to answer them so that we increase our English ability. Then after, we have to read the following words aloud. Sick, tip, nurse, jail, wicked, understood, aunt, bench, police, criminal, away, and bride. So then we may read the pairs of words aloud. Gain, pain. Work, make. Wait, wait. Girl, pill. Bed, bed. So this is to show that there are some words which are read or pronounced the same, though there are some differences in spelling, as you can see, bed and bed. Other activity, we have to use the words in the box to complete the sentences below. Lawyer, corrupt, wicked, jailed, court, prosecutor, bribe, as well as corruption. So number 1, a person who is trained to assist people in legal matters is called a. To be put in jail is to be. Number 3, the place where criminals are charged by law is called. So we have to write the correct answer. Number 4, something paid illegally to buy your right is a. Number 5, dash is the opposite of honest. 6, a person who does evil to others is. We have to answer. 7, a dash is a person who prosecutes someone. 8, the act of giving or taking a bribe is. So we have to answer these questions so that we increase our English ability of understanding the what we read. Then after, we have to use the words in the box to construct sentences. Number 1 is magistrate, arrest, police, doctor, jail, corruption, wicked, and bribe. Then after, we have our practice. That is very good practice. We have to change the words in the bracket into the correct form. And obviously it is past. We have to change, we have to correct these verbs into past form. Example, Riziki is sick yesterday. So the correct is Riziki was sick yesterday. Since this is yesterday, shows past time. When they reach the hospital, the doctor is busy. So we have to correct reach and is. The nurse say that the doctor is not there. So we have to correct say and is. They arrested the doctor last week. So we have to correct arrest. On that day, he felt guilty of what he had done. So we have to correct a word feel. The judge sentenced him to 5 years imprisonment. So we have to correct sentence. So other exercise, we have to answer the following questions. For example, did the doctor see Riziki immediately? The answer is no, he didn't. So this is a question tag. Was the aunt given money by the police officer? Yes. Then we put the answer. Did Riziki see the doctor late? The answer yes. Then we put the answer. Was the doctor honest? The answer is no. Then we put the correct answer and the other sentences. Then you have to write the sentences according to the given instructions. Riziki was sick. Then you begin with the was. They sat down on the floor. Begin with did. The wicked doctor sent to jail. Begin with was and other sentences. Then after we have the nice activity that you have to provide the plural form of each of the words in the box. Doctor, baby, tooth, aunt, exercise, this, that, it, is, and I. So as we learned how to make plural, the other words are made plural by s, adding s at the final word positions, while we have other words that are changed into plural by vowel change. For example, foot become feet. Others, we do change the vowel, it's consonant into vowel, then you add the es like lady, ladies, and the other ways. So you have to write the plural of these words. So up to here, this is the end of our unit 7, that is